Stephen Aiton here, and this is my first video for a long time. And first we're going to start with Ultimate Spider-Man for the new. This is my first video of the year, I believe, or I don't remember. It's been such a long time, so I've not really had a phone, so I couldn't really get any uploads. When it comes to like creating new profile, I don't normally bother about creating my name since it's too long to try and find all the letters in this, so I'm just going to accept it like that. Just quote player one. I'm just going to leave it like that.
Also guys, he's here with Connor Dodds. Go and subscribe to that channel. It's an awesome channel. Connor Dodds. Turn on your notifications for this channel. He's quite a good YouTuber. And yeah, just enjoy the rest of the video. I'm going to be in the background.
A few months ago, I reunited with my childhood friend Eddie Brock. What is that? It's our inheritance. Eddie's dad and my dad worked together before they died. We believe the suit may be the final step. Finally, a cure for cancer. People are dying all over the world. And all I want to do is try to help them. But because I signed the wrong paper for the wrong person, I can't. They'd taken the suit away from Dad, and I was going to take it back. I knew I could finish what he started. I felt good. Great. More than myself. It didn't last. What's happening to me? Get this off of me! I don't know what the suit had become or what it had done to me. But I have super spider powers that I couldn't control, so I don't think anyone could. But when I found out what I had done, you know who it was? Well,
No, it's true. Camera's not that big anyway, because the screen looks smaller on this one for some reason. It used to look this small, the screen, but oh well, it's still big enough for me to see. Yeah, so this is obviously, you know, the first level you fight, you have to fight Venom. And what's good about this game is you can actually play as Venom as well. For those that have never played this game before, that have ever really got that far into the game. But if you played this game before, then you should be getting that far into it where you will get to control Venom. And once you complete the whole entire game, you get to play as Venom whenever you like. Basically, just go to hero options, which I'll rather show you after the game, if I complete it. Yeah, so you have to press R and the L button rapidly to escape from his grasp.
I have to stop him. That means I have to put him down. Fast.
Oh, shit. Going the electric isn't such a great idea. Which...
I need it.
It's not done.
Give it back.
It's really not done.
I can't go swinging around in my nerd clothes.
I just have to finish stitching up a hole in the butt, and then I'll give it back to you.
I can explain the hole in the butt, by the way.
Please don't. Come by the place in about half an hour, and I'll have it ready for you.
Alright, I'm gonna run by home and grab my web shooters. I've been sitting on my tush all day. Time for a little workout.
So I just need to read again. Obviously, at this stage in
Let's
the
start
game,
with some wall
I
crawling.
haven't got my web shooters or my suits yet, which I'll get the web shooters first before
Just have to jump up there. No
before I'll
biggie.
be able to collect my suit.
Jump and then jump again.
But it's not
Sure, it breaks
that
the
long
laws
now
of
because the
physics,
next
but so do
checkpoint,
most things I
not
do.
checkpoint, but well, next cutscene, I will receive my web
the
shooters.
amazing
This
jumping
bit
man.
here, spoiler alert. But yeah, you know what I mean.
Police have attempted to apprehend the man, identified as 33-year-old Herman Schultz. In a daring daylight bank robbery attempt, Schultz...
Pull L1 and R1 at the same time to web zip.
Web zipping is great for low buildings like these.
Excuse me.
These buildings are tall enough to web swing off of pretty easily.
Just keep webbing. Yep. While swinging, so I can press X to boost, that helps you swing quicker, or Y to climb up your web if I need to. So
Man, what did I ever do before I was able
I'm
to
just
web
swing, keep swinging.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I used to get my butt kicked and people called me names. Oh, and the wedgies. The glorious super wedgies. Good times. Actually, that still happens a lot.
Swinging the TV round so I can actually put the charge in there if I need to.
There's an idiot causing trouble a few blocks from here. I need to skedaddle.
Okay, I was just putting the charger in. I thought I don't need a charger because when I started recording, the battery on my phone was full. I was 100%. So, but yesterday I started filming this and I got to a level and it just died, and I couldn't be bothered of saving the game because I was pissed off with it. And so I chose I'm gonna start again. And I didn't get saved the game, so I started again anyway. So the game freezes quite a lot, so it's quite important you save the game because it's an old game. And the game has a few scratches at the back of this as well when I checked. So I know it works properly, just that it will freeze sometimes. So it's very important if you don't want to start too far when it freezes for me to save it. I mean, that's just for me. I'm sure all of you guys don't get that problem. It's just me because it's me and my game. So you know.
This guy's a joke. I should just web up. Good old predictable Herman. See you around, pal.
Please, no. I got kids.
I got a dog. You got a dog. That's a Homer. I envy you guys. You're happy just being walking cliches. Seriously, good for you. But come on, guys, leave the lady alone.
I'm gonna take that as a nose, so I'm gonna have to hit these guys. While Spider-Man is facing the down enemy, pull L to subdue them before they get back up.
I need to web these guys when I knock them
And I
down.
need to walk
Or
back
they'll
towards
just
her.
keep getting back up. You okay?
Ah, get away from me.
So I rescued her and she calls me a freak. Web attacks. So obviously I can pull and hold L, then press A to hang bad guys from street lamps.
It's that kind of quality human
I
interaction.
can't really do it, I'm not really good at that, but you know, it's, yeah,
Oh,
I've done it a few
more of
times.
you. I need to get home.
So go to school. In the lower right corner of the screen is the mini-map. Green icons are story missions, locations, story mission start locations. Red icons are enemies or city events. The line below are icons showing how far off the ground the icon is. A taller line means that the icon is high off the ground. to save the game. Save the game. Use the save game on the pause menu, which I'll pause it because I don't really, you don't really need to see me save the game. That's just a waste of video footage, I guess. That was my friend's teddy bear, but I didn't mean to put it on play for the saving it because you don't need to. That was my teddy bear that Mum gave to me, which I was going to fly over there, but I was like, no, I'm not going to fly over there. That would just cause a distraction. Because I didn't really want it, because my friend put it there this morning to wind me up with that fucking bear. But the only reason I've got this is because my mum gave it to me and I was almost died, so.
I needed a workout.
Yeah, so we've got to just fight and rescue that woman there.
You're not a freak after all.
No, it's not nice to call me a freak. Well, she said I'm not a freak after all, but it's not nice to. Apparently I was a freak, but now I saved your life and now I'm not a freak. Well, okay to that, I guess. City goals. We've got to do a race medal, which doesn't really matter what medal you win. I could win any medal. Gold, bronze, ultimate. It doesn't exactly matter what medal you've won. So trick race, follow the path, web swing, web sit, do whatever you can to finish quickly and earn a medal. That's basically what that is. So race time. So your best time is obviously, I've got no best time on this. Ultimate 25 seconds, gold 32 seconds, silver 38 seconds, bronze 45 seconds. So advance to the next story. All we need is just 45 seconds. It's just a bronze, but I really want to go and get a gold. I'm not really too fussed about getting ultimate because ultimate medals in this game for me is obviously really difficult. Because basically it's like perfect, no mistakes, no slowing down, and I've gone past the ultimate time pretty much. Yeah, I've gone past the ultimate time, but I got a gold, so that's good. The ultimate time is 25 seconds. I wasn't far off actually. Congratulations, all city goals complete, new store mission available. So I'm not gonna lie, I actually did well, I think. I know I only got a gold, not ultimate, like people saying you need to get ultimate, but that's not bad actually. Before I do that next door mission, I'm gonna do a race up here. Because I like this race. This is one I want to get ultimate in because I've done it many of times getting ultimate. It's never on my first attempt, but hopefully I do get it on my first attempt. It will just be easy. Easy to get done on my first attempt, so that would keep me trying it every time I fail. Yeah, I failed it. Yeah, I failed it already. It was 12 seconds for. I got a gold though. That's because I kind of fucked up there. I'm going to retry that. That was shit. I'm not gonna lie, it was really shit because of the ending that I did. You have to be really quickly though, and you have to make absolutely no mistakes. And I almost did it. I just made one mistake at the end, and that's because I kind of hit the curb. So I virtually did it then, just not quite quick enough. Oh, I'm going to have to restart that. You're obviously thinking I should web zip the whole way, but if I web zip then I'm going to miss them. So, because I've done it plenty of times before and I didn't need to ever web zip, I'll just ignore that's just my clock ticking. It does that all the time. So you get used to it. no, I failed again. I got quicker though. I know, got a little bit slow actually. What I'm gonna try and do this probably now. Like, how do I do it? I didn't even pay attention to that. I still managed to swing quite well. Oh, fuck's sake! I'm gonna try and see. Actually, I'm gonna try and do another way. See if I can get goals. Just web swing to that one. Boom! Did it that time. So I had to web swing to that one. So I got an ultimate medal, which I'm glad I got an ultimate medal for once in that attempt. Now I'm gonna go straight over. Is there a token that I just went past? Because someone's a token there, and that was not gonna that time. This is a combat tour. Follow the waypoints, beat up the bad guys, and emerge victorious. I'll be honest, that was a pretty shitty start from me. Oh well. Backwards attack. Move the left thumbstick thumbs towards a wall and then press X or Y to make Spider-Man backwards attack. So I've webbed all them down to the floor. On the first combat tour thingy, there's 4 of them. Once I've done it and I've unlocked combat tours, there's like 6 battles. Like, so this is the last one. So congratulations, combat tour complete. Congratulations, combat tours unlocked. Another congratulations, Spider-Man's maximum health has been increased. New city goals available. So I've got to do a city event, but before I do that, the game's going to get saved again. But yeah, I'm going to pause it when I save the game because there's no point of really seeing me save the game, it's just pointless. So if you think, oh no, I haven't saved the game when it freezes, I'll make sure I save it as much as I can. There'll be some times where I possibly haven't saved it, but I'll save it as much as I can. So I won't have to start too far from when I do have to restart the game. So congratulations, all city goals complete, new store mission available. That's where I need to go now. Before I start that mission, as I'm near a combat tour, it's good to do this because these combat tours you need to do later on anyway. Which aren't particularly difficult to do sometimes. I mean, yeah, they do get harder as you advance through the story. As you advance through the story, oh shit, I didn't read it. I don't really see what they were. Well, I can exit the mission. Simple. Oh, I started quite far away from, well, not far away, but they put me back there. Because I accidentally exited it. Well, not accidentally, because I wanted to read what it said. I like to read the gang names and stuff. Right. So the Yancey Street Gang. The Yancey Street Gang is a bunch of British thugs. She's now living in Queens. Yeah, I'm sorry, I struggled to actually read, not gonna lie. Known more for brash action than rational thoughts, the Yanceys are more of annoyance than a threat to the people of New York City. So there is 6 of these now fights that I have to do before I complete. So that's 1 out of 6. No, you're not going to kill Spider-Man. There you go. That's 2 out of 6. And that's 3 out of 6, so I've got halfway left. Well, no, this is the last one actually, so there's only 4 on this one. There's normally 6 after this, but there's obviously only 4 because I remember this one. This was the last one. You want to kill this guy first because this guy's got a flamethrower, so just kill him first. Not kill him, but. Congrats, says combat tour completed. So there was only 4 on that one. I thought there was 6, but there was only 4 on that one anyway. Some will have 6, unbelievably, yes, as you want that when you get further. But let's get into the next story mission, shall we?
Breaking news from Queens. A creature described by eyewitnesses as looking, quote, sort of like a rhinoceros but bigger, is rampaging through the streets of the city. We have not yet confirmed reports that this is the same.
Hey, you remember the big rhinoceros-looking guy?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
He's like on the loose.
Oh man, the trick finals next period.
10 minutes there, kick the rhino guy in the ding-ding, and 10 minutes to get back. You can do that with your mask on backwards. Go!
Oh, this hurts already.
Yep, so I've got to do this, rescue people, going through a torn up city.
Oh, my legs! Hang on! Help! Help! I just need to pick them up and move to safety.
Rescue Part 1. To help people in danger, press B to pick them up. Rescue Part 2. The red outline means it's not safe to put that person down. Once the outline turns green, press B.
Wow! You're stealing from me. This is my store. I need to get that TV off that poor guy. He's getting crushed.
But normally, if you want to complete the story, you can always go back to the tokens, but since I like to get them when I can see them. So Rescue Part 3. The blue glow means Spider-Man can interact with the object. Stand near the TV and press B.
Oh, great! Now you're going to steal my stuff.
You want this arrow to stay in the green the whole time, so that's why you need to try to let go of it to relax.
Thank you.
Not to relax, but to let it drift into the green. It was too high
Oh, sweet
at times, just to let you know on that. If you're always stuck on that bit or find it hard.
Hurry up before the cops get here. What?
Aw, you do know me.
I feel all warm and fuzzy now.
Okay. And there's no health in this level, so don't even try and stop. Just go straight
That's
through.
the worst parking garage attendant ever. There's a woman trapped under that car.
Yep, same thing again. Press B to interact, and you want the thing to stay in the green. So why it goes up there and got there now. On the camera you can't quite see like the top of it, like the top of it where it is, but over. You'll know where it is anyway.
That's no good at all. Help us! Hey! Help! Oh no! The people in there will burn alive if I don't get that car out of there quick. Everybody out! Run! Freeze! Hey you! Is that a rhinoceros horn or you just happen to be to see? I am so scared I can't even finish my lame joke. Don't worry, nothing's broken. Except my spine, ribs, maybe everything else.
So it's this bit now. I have to chase after the rhino. Yeah, I'm actually quicker than the rhino. I just went right through the wall.
Oh no, he's about to fall. I guess there's no such thing as a slow day when you're a big-time superhero.
Okay, I've got to risk him. Well, that sounds. Just grab that now quickly. Now I'm gonna have to chase after him quickly.
How about that, huh? Just once.
And there's
a
another
hockey
one.
bear instead of a big rhino or a scorpion. Listen, yeah, it is a bold statement, and I applaud you for it. Not to worry. This is a job for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Cuffs tight enough for you? Wet cement, big crazy guy, wrecking ball. This gives me an idea.
So you have to beat on his back. You don't want him to throw that. If he throws that, you fail, basically.
I should get his attention.
Because I'm guessing that would mean it would explode because it's like some sort of fire thing. I'm guessing that thing. I guess. It doesn't matter where he hits you in this. You can stay like right near him, and he won't take any life from you whatsoever because of the cement. Just get that.
Here goes nothing.
Whack with that at him, and then he falls into the car park.
That had to hurt.
Now you have to fight him in the car park.
That hole in his back looks like a weak spot.
When he's got that blue glow sewn on his back, it means you have to get on his back to attack him. So until then, you just have to swing around and avoid his attacks. And these cars that you throw at you. Oh, by the way, these cars never vanish. I mean, they'll just keep on spawning these cars. So you think if he's gonna ever throw his cars, when there's not so many left, you think he's only got 2 more left that he can use. They'll just keep coming back. So it makes no difference.
That might be a good idea. Looks safe to get in there.
I have to be careful not to land, not to let them fall on top of me.
Let's see how you deal with the Carol Thunderhead!
His aiming's pretty poor, I'm not gonna lie. Some of his cars that he tried throwing at me wasn't even anywhere close.
All clear.
And that punch, he wasn't even near me when he punched through. Jesus Christ, I think I just escaped before I lost life. I wasn't expecting to fall down again that quick. See, cars have already started to spawn. Only literally quite quick when he charges at you. So I don't know how I haven't lost health yet, because there's been like a few twice already in this level. More could have easily have been. Again, I could have almost have lost health. See, there was not so many cars there before, and all of a sudden there was so many of them. Spider-Man's so weird. Some of the things that Spider-Man comes out with in this game, or just in general in Spider-Man games and all sorts, it's just actually pretty funny. So there's absolutely only one car in the middle lane at the minute, and when I next look back, there'll possibly be like more again. There's still only one at the minute.
That looks safe to land on.
See, they just keep spawning these cars, so yeah. So in other words, don't try and waste time and let them follow these cars, see what happens, what he's going to do. Then, shit. Because these cars will just keep spawning back, whatever you do. So there's no point of letting him waste all these cars, and you can go up here, because you're better for cars that when you're up there like that, you just hit me.
I have had more than enough of you.
Yeah, well, I've had more than enough of you too, but have you ever thought of me? Not really. And I can't even see properly now because of that. Through, I just could see that through the car.
Now that's a spicy meatball. Sparks are gone. This would work better if I waited for the sparks to turn on. I don't want parachutes or rhino, but a little deodorant. Woo! Time to hit this guy where it hurts.
Well, I can just need 2 more attempts of this. Yeah, one more of doing that should really do it.
Looks clear to get on his back.
I should be able to do it. Yeah, I've done it.
Trask. Trask. Why does that name seem so familiar?
Back away from me, Masked Avenger! My diminutive corpus will not withstand your contumelious defeasance!
Not with the big words again.
Time to abscond this locus!
Ow! Must have taken a nastier beating than I thought. My brain feels like it wants to climb out of my skull. Okay. Wow. That was odd. Maybe I just need to take a couple days off. Relax. Just not be Spider-Man for a few days. Maybe actually do something that doesn't involve, I don't know, people trying to kill me.
Yeah, would be a good idea, I guess. Right, next city goals we need to do. So we've got to do 2 city events. So what we do when you need 2 city events left, or certain city events, just go around the city, spin round, and they'll just randomly appear on your map, and it won't take too much time. There's one there, which hopefully it doesn't vanish, because sometimes if you're too far away, all of a sudden it will just disappear itself, so, but it hasn't that time, so... It looks like it's a car, so I can hear police sirens.
Are you kidding me with this?
Car combat. Press X to attack the car. Watch out for passengers with guns. Use the left thumbstick to lean away from the attackers.
This is a big deal.
Lean the opposite way as well of where the gun points. The car will explode if you don't get out of the way quickly enough. Right, that's why I was going as far away as possible. That's one city event done. Yeah, if you don't know, it says there what medal you've unlocked as well. So difficulty, that's an easy one. Medal there, none. So as I've got no medal, and I'd need to unlock, and I need races later on as I advance through the story, then now is a good time. Okay, I've failed it already. I'm going to restart it, but while I'm at it, before I restart it, let's just get that now. I'm going to restart it. I didn't fail, it's just that I would have got a pretty bad time in the way, so. I'm not aiming to get an ultimate medal. If you're thinking I'm going to keep trying to get an ultimate medal, I just want to get a good time. Which, ideally, I want to get a gold on these easy ones at least. On the medium ones, I'll possibly be satisfied with a bronze or silver. And hard ones, I'll just be happy to get a medal. I didn't get a look at the times for this, not gonna lie. So, the time's pretty shit, but if I get a gold, I accept that. Ultimate time, I was well off the ultimate time, but you know. That's another city event that's taken someone to hospital, I can tell by the moaning. Yeah, that's definitely taken. I've took 2 people to hospital. This only counts as one city event, sadly. But I've got 1 minute and 44 seconds to take them both to hospital. Which, that is plenty of time, considering the fact that the hospital isn't miles away. I'll be able to get these tokens when I come back later on. I just don't want to waste too much time on it now, so because as I come back here in a way, because I need to.
Can I give you a kiss?
No, you can't, but I appreciate it though. I'll do that in a minute.
You're a lifesaver.
Thank you. So that's the next. So congratulations, all city goals complete, new storm mission available. Like I said, as I'm coming back here, I collect these 2 tokens now. 2 of 100 secret tokens found. The quickest way to cross the bridge, you can possibly go under the tunnel, or another quick way is potentially doing this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. If it doesn't work, then it's a waste of time. But if you're near a boat, you can just
Go to my job at the Daily Bugle.
do that. But I wasn't aiming for that.
I'd give that an 8.6.
But yeah, I could just also, and also tokens on there as well, so I can collect that token as a secret token. And I've done that as well. I'm gonna do a race medal. I'm gonna do some of the race medals as well while I'm at it, because I need to do them later on anyway, and it just saves me from having to find them later on by using the map. So when I find them, I'm gonna do some of them as well. So my best time is no best time. So ultimate's 13 seconds, gold's 20, silver's 27, and bronze is 31. So I'm going to try and see if I can get a gold on this one. But this is a little bit harder than the previous one, I believe. I won a gold pretty easily. I think I was only like a few seconds off the... I was just over 3 seconds of a bronze, of a ultimate rather. I don't know why I said bronze. But yeah. Token there. So I unlocked some cover art. I'm on my way now to the next race. Not next race, next mission, but while I'm at it as well, I'm going to do this combat tour. So the high rollers call Midtown their home to spoiled brats with more money and ammunition than brats. The high rollers have incredible firepower and a terrible urge to use it. So sometimes I'll be want to do some of this stuff on the way to a mission if I find them, like just on my way to story missions if I need to, instead of having to do them that one, because obviously you need to do the city goals and the way to advance for a story. So hopefully if I do enough of them, I might have to do them later on. I can just go to the next story mission without having to muck about and rather than the city and try and find them. So city events I normally do anyway when they come up on my screen. Even if I'm about to enter a mission, sometimes I do them anyway. Oh, these guys' guns are quite deadly. That's a gun. That guy looks like he's got a good gun, so I'm going to take him out quickly. Yep, so combat tour completed. There doesn't seem to be a lot of them, but before I go to the next mission, the game's going to get saved because I don't want the game to freeze, because it does freeze sometimes, and I don't really want to do all that stuff again. Right, and also what I played as well before I got time to save it is a city event.
Jameis is gonna chew my butt if I don't go to the Daily Bugle.
I'm not used to the city event, I was going to say. I was like, I just get hit by a car, but you didn't fall over, so you didn't really get hit by a car. But it's an old game, so many weird things happen in this game. It can be quite annoying. Now I'm hoping that there'll be no more distractions. I'll be able to just go straight to the next city event, next story mission, without any big distractions. But oh well. I'm finally able to do the next mission.
The next thing I remember is feeling some kind of...
That's our boy, Eddie Brock.
I don't get it. Where's the suit? The suit! The suit did this.
the suit? Need your intel. Boys?
I get to play as Venom again. Which, I love playing as Venom again. I really do like playing as Venom. Which, if you want to not die, so car throw, use a vehicle as a weapon, press B to perform a quick throw rapidly, press B twice. If you don't want to die in this level, then the best tip is just to feed whenever, really. Then you'll be making sure, then you just simply cannot really die if you keep feeding on this level, really. But you don't want to leave, you don't want to feed too late, because if you feed while it's too late, and then obviously, because you can still lose life when you're feeding because they'll shoot you. Some obviously didn't. Advanced combat, press B then X to face plant an enemy, press B then B to front enemy, press X and B to perform a backbreaker. That does that. You can also throw an enemy as well. That's a backbreaker. Eat him quickly. The car just vanished. The car just randomly vanished. There's one now. I just love talking to cars, so. Okay. I love throwing cars, I really do. Yeah, did that. And he just basically ran 3 of his men over, so I just found that funny. He just ran 3 of his own men over. You gotta love that. Which I still don't really get on how comes in this game the symbiote's purple. I'm sure you're possibly thinking that, but I don't really get why is the Venom purple. Like, I wonder what colour the black suit would actually be. It wouldn't be if the black suit turns out to be purple. It wouldn't be the black suited Spider-Man anymore. It'd be the purple suited Spider-Man. So don't know why the suit turns out to be purple. I really cannot answer that. But if you know the answer, can you please drop a comment in below and explain to me why is the symbiote purple, because I'm never gonna get that. I don't know if it's because of the graphics or is it because in the comics maybe it was purple. I don't know, I don't read the comics. Yeah. Because it possibly is the graphics though, because in the Spider-Man 3 video game it's black. But in fact I've never played it for the 360. I've only completed it for the PS2 once, so. And it was black there, it was normal there, but that obviously that was based on the video game, so that was more or less based on the movies. That was more or less proper computer graphics. This is animation, so maybe that explains it. But like I said, if you know the answer to the question, please drop the comment in the description below, whatever it is. I'm not a big YouTuber, as you can possibly tell, so I don't really know much about video games. I'm gonna lob that car at you. But playing as Venom is possibly one of my favourite characters in the game, and that is why it was that. This is what's so good about this video game, is that you can play as Venom and Spidey. I prefer playing as Venom than Spider-Man. Although there's some missions I actually like playing as Spider-Man, but you know. And again, one of his teammates just got hit and hoisted up and landed and died, so again. Yay. And bye, bitch. They're just blowing me up now. I didn't get for that car. Oh well.
Lovely.
Combat upgrade. Spider-Man can now perform 4 consecutive attacks. Yeah. Right. That was my dad in the back. Things that I've heard being annoying as always. But yeah. Okay. I've got one city event to complete, so it's cool. Not one to complete, but one before I can do the next story mission. So I'm just gonna run around the city, scare these people, run bitch. It's Spider-Man. Run, bitch. Yeah, run away. Yeah, run away. Sad thing is that I can't kill these normal people, so that sucks. But then yet again, I guess it'd be more of a Spider-Man GTA if you could. Potentially, if you can also steal cars and all that shit as well. Don't want to be a superhero anymore. I'll be just a guy that hits people.
I'm coming. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you down there. So all city goals complete, new story mission available. So I can do the next story mission now.
Are you okay?
My head is killing me. It's just pounding so hard. I think it's my spider sense thingy going nuts. You might need to get somewhere safe. Eddie? Oh my god! I thought my head is killing me. What's going on? Oh god! My head! Just where Eddie is.
Yeah, so you have to basically fight Venom again as Spider-Man. You don't want to be too close to him for too long on this one. So you do like your head starts to hurt and you're holding your head just stuck in one place for like a few minutes. Not even a few minutes, like a few seconds. But it will take some health of you. So basically in this level is hit, run, hit and run. The longer you stay close to him for too long, the more your head hurts. But I've always been told when I first played this game, you want to attack him twice and then run away for a bit and then attack him twice again. If you take it for too long, like I said, your head will start to hurt, and then Venom will just get 3 attacks at you. And obviously, he can actually eat you as well in this game as well. So it's very important to not let him eat you, I guess. Because while he's eating you, he charges health and you lose health, so... He almost hit me with his tentacle.
Something about Eddie. I can't stay close to him for too long. It's killing me.
Yeah, you can't web him either. Just swallows his web, so there's no point of it if you think about webbing him. Like, no point, because as it's a symbiote, another version of Spider-Man, I guess you could say, but a symbioted version of Spider-Man. That's supposed to be why the suit will just absorb your web, so it's like... So maybe it would be too easy as well if you could web him. I hit him a lot longer than what I did last time, but I was confident I would be able to, so... If you're confident you think you'll be able to without letting that happen, then yeah, but I gave him enough time for him to eat me. And I can't really let him do that because as he's got low health now, he would be able to eat you at any opportunity. So now you just really want to hit and run and not give him enough time. I mean, he had enough time there to eat me, but I was quick enough to get out of the way. See, like that, I stood there for too long and he was able to eat me. And I'm just giving him time to eat me. No, this isn't good. Almost had him. Almost, just about did it. I almost kind of mucked it up there, but I did it.
Don't make me hurt you, Eddie. I'm totally serious. Brock, sit. You guys with shield?
They're in the way.
Tango down. Prep for evac.
Hey, what is this? What's going on?
Nothing that concerns you.
My bruised ribs beg to differ. Yeah. Okay then, sure. I'll just stay here and, oh, nuts.
So that level is completed. New City, I'm going to save the game again because I don't really wish to do that level again if it freezes. If I forgot to save it and it freezes at any moment, you don't need to worry, you won't have to watch that whole fight or that whole level again, because I'll be pausing it and I'll be doing it without it being on record, so you won't have to see the whole bit again. So it'll be cool for you guys because you won't have to sit there and watch it. I've got 2 more story, city events to go before the next story mission's unlocked. Still combat 12 while we're at it. Wrong. The Die Castle. Die Castle are an uptown pack of weakened warriors obsessed with modifying their bodies with black market cybernetics. Those who cannot afford real argument, such as high-tech gadgets they order. So in other words, they're basically villains that have no money because they buy shitty guns. Well, not the shitty guns, just, you know. Well, in fact, these guys don't have guns, they just have knives. Which their knives are no use against Spidey. Yeah, I want to unlock the Black Spider-Man in this, but I don't exactly know how. I mean, I know how, but I don't know what to do. Like complete the whole entire game. That means like 100% completion, and I've never actually done that before. So I'd appreciate if I could get a lot of help on how to do that, because I'd love to get help. Just being told or shown or whatever on what to exactly do to get 100% completion. Which getting shown is something I'm not very good at, because getting shown I still possibly die. Anyway, if I was shown what to do, or in terms of races, how to do the races, because the races I find quite difficult as well at times when I get to the harder races. And the combat tools get harder as well. The guys, there's also female bad guys. Well, the female bad guys in this are actually pretty tough. Some of the females are actually harder than these men with better guns. Because that man's got that machine gun, and even he's easy to kill. Well, you don't really kill him, you just web him up. In this game, you don't exactly kill your enemies. Just web them down, I guess, in most of these things. Except the ones that fall off a building at times, so sometimes you can hit off a building if they are on a building top. Oh. I just about managed to take him down in time. Oh, okay, so I've already taken that other guy down. I thought he was not down yet, but yeah, okay, there he is. Oh, that guy's pretty tough. His gun's pretty powerful. If someone does not, it's better to just take out the guy that's possibly the most powerful to take out in terms of their weapons. So obviously that guy had the most powerful weapon. That guy that I took up second, I believe. The guy that had that big armor. Okay, so as I was walking, just at a city event disappears.
Any of you know where I can save money on my car insurance?
Another part. See, how many fist combat tools have I done? I've done 4 out of 2. I'll do one. Oh shit! I entered it as soon as a city event turned out. The Die Castle. Yeah, I've already read that one. I won't be reading them again if I had to get those done. But yeah, so I'm a little bit annoyed now. I entered it as soon as a city event came up. Okay, he actually died that one. I didn't get time to rev him up to save his life. Oh no, I need to kill him. I just whipped him up in time. Sometimes you can actually whip these guys into the water, but or just keep attacking them until they fall into the water, but I don't really have time for that. I did that combat tour. Now I'm gonna have to wait for the next city event to appear, because I could have either done it, but okay, so that didn't take that long after that combat tour. My worst city event to do on this is taking people to hospital, and I have to take him to hospital as well as fight these guys, which I don't really like taking people to hospital because it takes a lot, not a lot of time, but it takes a little bit of time just to take them to hospital. Especially if the hospital is on the other side of the water, but I think that, I mean, okay, so hospital it can't be that far away because I've got 44 seconds. Give them 44 seconds. The time only counts as soon as you pick them up. So the time only starts as soon as you pick them up, basically. Unless if it was 2 people that you have to take to the hospital, then time won't stop. It will just keep on continuing once you pick up the first person. So we can do the next story mission. So I think I have to go on the other side as well of the wall, which I don't really like that you keep going on the other side and stuff like that. That's why sometimes when you see races and combat tours on this side, it's better just do them quickly, get them over and done with, because then you won't have to just keep swinging to one side to the other just to advance to the next story.
I need to get home.
And while I'm at it, city event, hopefully I don't have to take anyone to hospital, because that'll just take even longer. No, just have to fight these guys. Oh shit. Oh, okay. I didn't mean that.
Water is gathered in parts I didn't even know I had yet.
Sometimes though, if you fall into the water and you're closer to that side, sometimes I'll just, well, just not a glitch, but it's just,
Did I just say glove?
out of nowhere, suddenly like then, and all of a sudden it just pushed me over like the other side, like really? It was like I was saying, sometimes if you fall in and you're closer to that side, sometimes they'll spawn you on that side as I was closer to that side. Like that, they spawned me on that side, which I accidentally fell in that time.
Did I just say
And I'm just falling in by accident now.
I shall wash, but I shall never
Okay, that's
be
better.
clean again.
So there's a hospital on each side actually, so just found that out now. So there's a hospital on each side, so it wouldn't be, should I do this or do I earn a medal in this one? No, while I'm at it, let's do this race medal now, quickly. So your best time, obviously no best time, so ultimate 18.1850, gold 43, silver 52, bronze 59. So I want to get at least a gold on these ones because it's an easy difficulty. So gold's what I'm aiming for on the easy ones. I'm not aiming for ultimate because ultimate is not, well, obviously not impossible, but virtually impossible. I mean, for me anyway. I've got a gold though. I knew I was going to get a gold because I knew that the race wasn't very long. So I was miles off. Johnny Storm is waiting for you on top of the Baxter building. Is the Baxter building on this side? The Baxter building is like a big white building. That's Johnny Storm's badge, and I'm on that side, so I'm not going to do it at the minute. I'll be doing it when I'm on that side. So when I'm actually on that side, then it'll be a good time to actually do it. It's just I don't really wish to travel all the way to that side to do that and then do it back again. That's a token I can collect. There's this green... Anyways. Oh. There's this green goblin level. That... Yeah, it looks like the Hulk, but it's the ultimate green goblin. Which I think you possibly know what I mean. But you possibly need to do that Johnny Storm race first before you do that level. Because if you beat the Johnny Storm race... If you beat the Johnny Storm race, it makes it a lot easier for... It'll make it a lot easier for you to do that race. Considering the fact that you'd unlock a faster speed upgrade, meaning you'd be able to catch him a lot faster. So for those that's got that fight into that level, sorry if I've spoiled it for you, but for those that's played this game and that's got on that level, yeah, that's what you need to really do. Is, but I mean, you can do it without the Johnny Storm, doing the Johnny Storm race, but it makes it a lot harder for you. And I kind of found that out as well when I first played it. That it was easier to do Johnny Storm race first, then do that Green Goblin level, but only when you're on that level, which I'm not anywhere close to that yet. So I don't really need to worry about that yet. Before I get in there, I'm hoping I can avoid that quickly just to get in this token. Yep.
This suit Eddie has, it was made by our fathers, but it used my dad's DNA as a starting power.
So, it's like part of you?
No. Well, yeah. In a creepy way. When I got close to it in the museum, it felt like my brain was going to crawl out of my face.
Ew. Ew, again.
Sorry.
Do you know what you're doing?
Kind of.
What is it?
I have no idea.
What are those black things?
Yeah, that's the I have no idea part.
That was just a cutscene. That wasn't a story mission, but as I've done enough city events, I can do the next story mission. Which, if it's on the other side, like this side here, it'll be the best time just to get my Johnny Storm race out of the way. I mean, there's 3 Johnny Storm races, but you really only need to do the second one in order to do the Green Goblin race. Not the Green Goblin race, but the Green Goblin chase, because you have to chase him first. Like most villains in this, sometimes you have to chase him first before you fight him. But yeah, so it's best just to do a second Johnny Storm race before you really do the Goblin mission. But I'm going to do it now anyway, because in the fact that it's over that side. Before I go to that side, let's just see what that is there, what city event that is.
I gotta go pick up my check at the Daily Bugle.
You're a crazy son of a gun, but I love you.
See, everyone likes Spider-Man. I don't know someone that can hate him. But some of his catchphrases he comes up with and some of his video games actually make me laugh. And you can tell like Johnny Storm is possibly that big icon up there, because that's the building that he's at for this race. I think Johnny Storm's at the back of the building on all these remaining races. I mean, if not, you can easily look on the map and you can find him easily. That way, once you've unlocked the Johnny Storm race, obviously you'll get a message through in the game to let you know you've unlocked another Johnny Storm race. Johnny Storm is waiting for you somewhere, whatever. You'll receive that message. You don't need to worry about it. But let's get into this.
Hey, Slappy, ready for another round? I am here to win back the honor of my family name. What? I was watching Fist of Legend last night. Let's do it.
I was going easy on you last time, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you beat Johnny Storm, you will unlock his faster
Set, go!
web upgrades. So shit, I think I fucked that up already.
And you call yourself a misunderstood superhero?
Yeah, there's no way I'm beating him now. He'd have to slow down for me to have any chance.
Are we even still racing at this point?
Normally my first attempts on this game at racing is pretty shit. Apart from obviously the first Johnny Storm race, but that's just an easy race to do.
Madam Web is faster than you, and I don't even get the reference. Maybe I could have raced one of the 5 Spider Women. I'm gonna take a nap. Give me a little tap when you catch up to me.
Oh, fucking cheating bastard. I almost had him then.
Winner!
Yeah, fuck off you cunt. Doing that shit again. And that's because of the slow start I made. If I didn't make that shit start, I'd have won that.
Turn back. Ready, set, go!
I made a much better start that time. Nope, I didn't.
Hope you stocked up on the web.
Right. Fuck off!
Hello, back there.
It's basically just throwing fireballs at me. Come on.
Madam Web is faster than you, and I don't even get the reference.
I think he's just beating me now. Yeah, just.
Fantastic.
No, I'm beating him. But I don't want to say anything because I was beating him last time and I still somehow managed to blow it.
That feeling that just overwhelmed you, that's losing.
Yep, I did it that time. Just.
And may I say, Mr. Storm, loser!
I found that quite funny. So I've unlocked medium trip races. Now I've also unlocked swing speed level 3 activated. So I'm now faster than what I was before. And just so that I've done the race again, the game's getting saved. I almost continued the game without playing it, but luckily I did in terms of obviously I'm a bit further than what I was. I'm not that too much further. I moved like 2 seconds and I realised it. So literally I just finished off the Johnny Storm race, which is always useful which would be useful, come in handy when I'm doing the Green Goblin level later on.
Edward, wake up. Edward, wake up.
Where am I?
You're home, Edward. This is where what you've become was born.
I know you.
Bolivar Trask, this is my associate, Dr. Adrian Toombs.
I did my graduate work with your father's lab. I was there when he and Dr. Parker...
Let's get down to business, shall we, Edward? The Venom suit is worth billions of dollars in government contracts. We wish to test
This suit, it's too much for anyone to control.
It will kill you if we leave you in there alone. When the suit consumes you, we will find someone else to test it. One way or the other, Edward, we will get what we are after.
All right. What do I do first?
This is a bad gig, man. I don't get it. Oh, it's worth tangling with this thing.
A couple $100,000 and all the new...
All right, people, on your toes. No, I want out. You ready? I'm serious. I don't.
Hey, Reed's vulnerable to electricity. This'll be fun. Bring it.
So you have to chase the Electro.
How you like this?
Basically you just have to follow him. You can jump high if I have to, but I knew that you're never going to be too close to him when he's doing that, because if you're too close to him when he's doing that, he'll just blast you back in a way, and then you're further away from him and you'll just get quicker. There's no point of throwing cars at him in this. I mean, you'll probably see me throw a few cars at him when I can, just for the fun of it really, although it does no effect on him. He's up there as well, so you don't really want to go too high up, so I don't want to get blasted back.
Get it in gear. I thought this was a chase, not a freaking walk in the park. Stop, top floor. I thought this was a chase, not a freaking walk in the park. Easiest $100,000 I ever made. You gotta keep up, boy. First floor coming up.
I have to be careful of that. Why is doing that? Hopefully I don't get affected by it.
Come on, pick up the
I just about managed to not get affected by his electric. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a car just for fun, like I said. Like two cars.
faster than you.
Won't have any effect on him in this level, so it was literally like, I thought he already used that electric. I didn't see him not use it. Oh well. I immediately got back the health that he took off me anyway, so shit, no. He's going too far from me.
You gotta keep up, boy.
I'm not a big fan of this bit. This is supposed to be my worst bit of the level. I don't really like this bit. I actually don't like it.
I thought this was a chase, not a freaking walk in the park. Come on, pick up the pace.
Once I pass this bit and then the rest of it's alright. Don't like I'm just jumping around really, because sometimes you'll just...
Come on. Bam. Come on, pick up the pace. I thought this was a chase, not a freaking walk in the park. Yeah, not bad. You testing that suit or my patience?
So I've done the chase in my first attempt, which is pretty good.
Here second. Are you fighting another superhero on the side? I thought you and me had something special. I bet it's Daredevil, isn't it? What does he have? Back off, kid.
I did it. I finally got that little yutz. All right, let's finish this up. Like hell, I got dibs.
Camera lock can be turned on and off by clicking the right thumbstick oval. So you have to fight the Electro now. And you don't want him to kill Spider-Man either, and while he's doing that you want to get away from him, because while he's doing that he'll just literally blast you.
I've been looking forward to this. You're gonna die, Rock. Die. Time to fly, Spider-Punk. That freaking hurt!
I forgot all about that, I didn't even see that coming. I did, but I just picked up the car while I was doing it, like, really? He's just gonna go up there now.
Alright, no more screwing around. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it right. That's more like it.
So basically, you have to just throw cars in and out, but why you want to destroy some of these buildings as well that have a light on. Because if you don't, he'll be able to use them and he'll be able to keep getting more energy. You can only use each building once, to be fair. So it doesn't really matter if you destroy them or not, because you can only use each building once. If you don't destroy them, it will take a lot longer. Obviously, you don't really want them to be attacking Spider-Man as well. I need to eat before I try and do anything else.
This is the best. Do something about this.
What you saying?
Come on, Eddie.
See, was one building that I don't think I destroyed, so I think there's supposed to be one up there somewhere. So I'm hoping that was the last one now, because once he uses them, they're destroying away, so you can't use that one again that he used. So it's always good that you try and destroy ones that you can destroy, so he doesn't keep charging health, meaning it will be a lot quicker.
Come on, Eddie. No, no, no.
It looks like he hasn't got any more left, because he would be charged health by now. Time to go throw one more car at him, and that's that. Have it.
Get up.
Why can't you keep this electric guy you're supposed to be keeping in prison? And that lady, the silver lady that captured Eddie the other day. Why couldn't she?
Peter, you need to calm.
I need to quit getting almost killed by stupid people is what I need.
Spider-Man does have a point, actually. Right, yeah, so I've got some city goals to do now, so hopefully not a lot. Just a city event, that's all, before I can do the next story mission. So it kind of... there's a race up here, I believe, not up there, obviously. Have I done that one? Nope, no race medal earned. So I'm going to do that one quickly while I'm at it. So, ultimate is 31 seconds, gold is 45 seconds, silver is 53 seconds, and bronze is 1.1 second. 1 minute, 1 second. So obviously actually quite a long race, it seems. But I'm in for gold. I think that's the last one. I think there's only 2 bomb balls on this. Speed balls, yeah. Ultimate! I might try that again. I'm only like quite a bit off it. I'm gonna have one more attempt at that. Ultimate, I'm not far off it. And I got an ultimate second attempt as well. I wasn't even aiming for an ultimate, but I ended up doing that. So I'm just going to run around here for a bit, wait for a city event. There we go.
Oh. Can I give you a kiss?
I don't really want to kiss, I guess. But yeah, I don't really want to kiss her. But we're at the hospital now anyway. Other side, shit, I'm wasting my time.
Good work, Spider-Man.
I did it anyway, so it's chill. Oh, so I can do the next story mission. I can do the next story mission now. Which I'm very glad I can do actually. So I like doing the story missions.
General Fury?
Osborn's gone.
Yes, sir.
Of course he is. Why else hit this target?
What is that?
Jamming device. High-tech disposable. Blinds our eye in the sky. That's where we thought the boat had sunk.
If Osborn is on the loose again, should we mobilize units around Parker?
If we do our jobs, Parker will never even know this happened.
There's something you don't see every day. Almost every day. But not every day. Hey! Where'd you get the cool suit? And by cool, I mean cumbersome and rivet. Don't take it too hard. I mean, clearly, as you can see, I'm kind of a costume design snob. Okay, fine. It's a nice suit. Sorry. Jeez.
I have to chase after the Beetle. No, that's not Iron Man. If you guys thinking, why are you chasing Iron Man? It's Beetle, which I'm sure most of you just get gathered that, but I'm just getting the point across that I know it's the Beetle as well. It's definitely not Iron Man. But in fairness, when I first played the game, because I got the game when I was 6 for the PS2, this was this is for the Xbox.
Out of the way!
It's an Xbox game, but I'm playing it on a 360 machine. But when I was 6, I got it for the PS2, and when I got up to this level for the first time, I literally thought that was Iron Man. Not gonna lie.
It would be so nice just once to bump into someone, say hi, and them not try to blow me up. Listen up, Stocky. I don't know what your deal is, but
There's actually a way to go through here somewhere, but if you're not too sure how to, like I don't really know how to get through there properly, I just simply do that, go over the top like that, a lot easier and a lot quicker. So and I think that speed upgrades helped me out a little bit. If I fail, fuck it, I'm just getting that in the way. Yeah, but the speed upgrades helped me out a little bit, massively, because that's how I got ultimate, because of the speed upgrade. So I wouldn't have got a speed upgrade if ultimate, I didn't get that speed upgrade from McDonald's Storm Race, to be fair. I've now got to go through that building to rescue her ass.
hang on tight. Not that tight. All right, you flying pile over Cressy. Again with the flying. Let me guess. I'm gonna get near you.
Oh shit, normally I thought they that again. Okay, so that's actually thrown quite a lot at me. I didn't realise this could throw so many. You see, that speed upgrade definitely helps me in a way, because what am I doing? Fuck it, I'm not gonna get a token. I don't really want to fail.
Wait up! I thought that was Iron Man first.
She thought it was Iron Man as well, but I would have failed if I tried to get that token thingy, so that was like the only one I had to
You are
leave for now.
seriously overcompensating for something.
I just felt like attacking him, but again, in the chase bits, there's literally no point of attacking your enemies, because that won't take any effect. I won't lose any health for nothing.
Oh no.
thing that's annoying about this is that it will hit you when you're doing this, rescuing these people.
You get someplace safe, okay?
Spider-Man.
Hold on, I've got you.
So I've lost quite a bit of health. I'm at a checkpoint now, so it's cool.
I just wanted to talk before, but I'm starting to think you need a good old-fashioned can of
So I'm nearly done.
You do understand I am the Spider-Man, right? I'm famous and everything.
This is where it's meant to end, so this is obviously a bit of a bug because, yeah, it was meant to end earlier, not just as soon as I get there, as soon as I get hit. It's over there now.
You are very irritating.
Really? Oh, I like to think I'm more charming than irritating.
This is quite annoying boss battle. You can't fall off the building. If you fall off the building, you basically fail and then you get arrested and all that. Which if you do fall off, it's not a big deal. You just have to rub yourself up. So it's not like, oh, you failed, because I'm sure you all can gather that. You better throw yourself up, which I didn't throw myself up that time because.
Anything in the battleship directions about aiming straight?
This is the level I got to yesterday. I got about here, I almost finished off this level, and then my phone battery died. That's why I tried to put it on charge, so I don't need to worry about that. So I chose to just stop the game again anyway. I was pissed off that my battery died, so. Which I wasn't actually going to play this game on YouTube, because I was like, no, fuck it, because it kept me freezing too much, but it's been alright. Not gonna lie, it's actually been alright when I've started it again. So yeah, it's been a lot better as well. I'm just gonna wait down here now and wait until it comes to me. I can't keep him be on arsehole chasing I was doing, because he'll come down here eventually. And he hit me off the building. Yeah, you can't web me, bro. I was hoping you could, but I don't think you can really web the bosses. I've not lost a lot of health. He has, so.
Would it help if I just stood still? Because I actually don't think it would. Yike-a-hootie!
He just threw a bomb at me, but he didn't even touch me, so... He's just throwing bombs at me now. Oh shit. Just about avoided that, I didn't
You missed
expect.
a spot. You really are the New Yorkers call good.
Oh, okay, that was simple.
Where'd he go? Where did he go? No, seriously. Well, that just figures. Hey, I know you get this all the time, but any of you see a big, scary robot guy with a backpack? Blackberry Embassy? That's just great.
It's a new city event available. City event. City goals. Just got to do 2 city events left for the next story mission. So I'm just going to roll around the city now. Did I just see a token there? Yeah, I did. 6 or 15 landmark tokens found. City event complete, so I just need to do one more now before I can do the next story mission. I don't want to do it at combat 2, I don't really need to do it at the minute, so it's cool.
I don't want to fly. I'm coming. Hold on.
Whereabouts is he? I saw him. Okay, so he's just dangling on one of them signs thingy. So I've completed. It's a new story mission available. I don't have to go too far, but it's not too big. I think it's on the other side of the water, so I think I do have to go far-ish. It's not that far. I can see it from here at least. There's also a token there which I'm going to try and get, which I'm going to get.
Aunt May expects me at home. What kind of mileage you getting? This is a bit weird. Yahtzee.
That car's going to explode any minute, so I'm better get out of the way of it.
Spider-Man came on the scene, it seemed that you were more focused on him than the target we told you to test against. When he was there, Spider-Man, I felt like the suit was under control. I felt good. Just being in proximity to Spider-Man? Why would that be? It happened one other time. Parker.
Parker? Richard Parker? You dead?
But his son is not.
The suit was built with Richard Parker's DNA, and his son is Spider-Man. Wow. And getting close to him is giving Brock more control over the suit. Get Brock to tell you everything.
His name is Peter Parker. He lives with his aunt in Queens. He's still in high school.
And he'll come to you of his own free will.
No, I don't think we have to worry about that.
What the hell are you doing?
So now I'm Venom again, fighting this Silver girl at the minute. Silver Sable. I don't think she's never appeared in the movie, so as far as I know, but she's appeared in the comics. But I don't really read the comics, to be fair. I want to know if they've got like Ultimate Spider-Man comic that's generally based on this game. They possibly have, but I don't own it. I don't know where they would do one.
Is that all you have?
You can't eat her either, guys. I'm not going to show you what else you eat her. You have to figure it out for your own will if you want to. No, actually, why not? I couldn't even eat her that time. Yep. So in other words, all these guys will just break out if you try and eat them, so you can't eat any of them. Of these main guys that you have to fight like her in this level in a way. In all the other levels you can't really eat anyone. Apart from like these innocent people and these other just random bad guys. Like, I mean, you know what I mean. I've almost defeated her. I didn't get time to feed, but you know, we've still got a bit of a level to go. Just did that level, part of the level for now.
Rip it apart! We'll return what is left to Christ.
I didn't mean that. Like, I wanted to eat it. I'm just gonna find eat anyone that I see, because this bit isn't too difficult. Just eat anyone, even if it's just normal people that are just innocent, that just there. In this level, it's best just to keep on eating people, really, because it's the quickest, not always the quickest way, but to make sure that you're not going to die so easily in this one. You have to follow that arrow, just avoid all these guys, just follow that arrow to the next checkpoint. Well, it's not a checkpoint, because if you die, you have to start the whole level again, I think. So helicopters, you don't have to fight them at all, by the way. You can destroy them, but even when you do that, they will just respawn anyway. So it doesn't even make much of a difference whether you destroy them or not, because if I do or don't, one will just respawn in its place anyway. But it's quite difficult. You really need to keep feeding on people if you want to survive, for the simple fact I told you it respawn. I've just destroyed one again. Keep moving, stop for nothing. Oh, Jesus Christ. I've done that bit as well now. So I think I've only got one helicopter now to worry about, because one of them's been destroyed at that bit, so that one won't respawn now, but if it destroyed the other one it will do, because it just will. So I'm going to take advantage of just eating people now before that helicopter will spawn quickly. I think it just did respawn. Yeah, it did quite quickly. That's quite damaging. That can take a lot of life away from you if it hits you. It doesn't fire always a lot, but it can take a big chunk, and you can't blow it up either. So you can't blow it up so it's explode or anything. It'll just just saw a token of it. I've got time to go get it.
Eddie Brock, but we've still got Peter Parker.
So that level's completed now, guys, which I'm actually glad about because yeah, I just had to put it back on charge because I accidentally unplugged the charger. No, what am I doing now? Right, next city goals. Just one more city event. Hopefully one comes quick. I don't want to wait forever, but they normally do come quick. These city events, they don't take enormously long to turn up. There we go. All city goals complete, new story mission available. I'm getting messages because she's supposed to be worried about me because I'm not very happy right now. Don't know a bunch of shit that's going on in my life, but I'll live. Sadly, anyway. But anyway, I don't really give a shit about that. I'm more concerned about this at the minute. I'm nearly the end of the story missions. I think I don't know how many missions I've got left. I can't exactly remember now. But I'll answer you in a bit, Sophie. Sophie's just a friend. She's like a sister to me, so it's cool. So I'm gonna answer you in a bit. Once I pause it, when I city event, just when the next safety game pause it so I can save, and then I might answer a text quickly, just just to ease her mind a little bit, I guess, that I'm definitely still alive. Because I'm always texting her 24/7, so.
SuperheroConspiracies.com.
It says I'm much more mutant.
You're not.
And some dude calling himself Speedball is the coolest thing since the Ultimates.
And this is going behind you.
Yes, this it is.
Keep reading.
Whoa, some guy named RPG says
That's the one.
the Latvians have secretly developed a biotactical agent.
Uh-huh.
That sounds a whole lot like the guy that smacked me around last night.
Well, there you go then.
Jeez. The Latvians have some overdue busting into labs and stealing things. Maybe we should go check it out.
Or we could go to the movies.
Hold on. I have another call.
Rooftop, now.
This is my life.
Kid,
This is a real intrusion.
I need you to back off the Latvian thing.
Why?
Sorry, kid. 18 and older.
What does that mean?
It means I need you to back off.
Yeah, okay, fine, fine. But this is my life. Don't come here.
Thanks, kid.
General, do you think he'll behave?
Knowing Peter Parker the way I do, I'm absolutely sure that he will do the exact opposite of what I just asked him to do.
And over? How does he think he is? Ah, great.
That's the Green Goblin I'm talking about. So I would suggest before you enter that level, the Green Goblin level, do the Johnny Storm race, the second Johnny Storm race before you do this, because it would help you because you can jump quite far. That's, I thought you jumped then you decided not to. Yeah, because it would help a lot if you unlock the speed swing. It would make you a lot quicker. So yeah, you can tell that I'm pretty much catching him quite easily. If you didn't have the speed swing, you'd escape from you almost at will. So it's very useful to do that, really. The Johnny Storm race second, like I keep saying. It's up to you whatever you guys want to do though when you're playing the game. If you guys still play the game, obviously, so it'd be nice if you still do.
Down low, too slow.
No, I'm too close to him. I'm glad he missed, and he just missed me as well. I'm not letting him get away from me. This bit's incredibly annoying, but I know how it's done. I know what to do. If you guys are stuck on this level and you're struggling and you're on this bit, because I'm sure most of you that play this game is possibly are stuck on it. If you haven't completed it, is that he throws 2 fireballs at you, and then he'll take a break. So while he's taking a break, yeah, I'm gonna die at the fight bit because she'll take 2 fireballs.
Come on. Can you move?
I've got to do it quickly. Shit, I failed. I don't have to start too far away, I just have to start at that in particular bit. And that's because I took too long on the first one. You don't have to start far from it. You just have to start from this bit here, so...
People are gonna be crushed if I don't get them out.
Just wait for him to throw 2 fireballs first.
What's going on? Why is he doing this?
Throw 2 fireballs then.
You're getting irritating.
Now, come on.
Can you move? Thanks, but I had a fireball for lunch.
Fuck! This is a piss take. I was pressing the back buttons, nothing happened. Fucking dickhead. It's gonna take me forever to do now. I'm gonna have like 2 more attempts at this. If I don't, I'm gonna pause it and then let them play it as soon as I'm finished it.
Those people are gonna be crushed if I don't get them out of there. I don't get it. What's going on? Why is he doing this? Okay, everyone out of the street.
I lost health, but I actually did that one surprisingly. So I'd managed to do it before he threw the fireballs at me.
Simple lesson, don't touch fire.
No! Yes. I mean, yes. Take that, bitch.
Aw, where'd he go? I hate it when this happens. Every time this happens, something even worse happens about 2 seconds.
I literally thought I failed that.
Oh shit, it's the Hulk!
That's actually a Green Goblin.
I know, I missed that bell.
Which, they've got that Green Goblin in it, but I don't have the original, the one that's in the film-ish. Which sucks. There's a few things in the game that I wish they actually had. I don't have the Vulture, well they do, but you don't fight him. They only had him as tombs, not as... I'm gonna die on this attempt because I didn't really start with a lot of health, because I lost a lot of health by trying to rescue them people.
Up high, down low, too slow.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to double jump there. That was an accident, but I just...
Why don't you fall down? Why don't you fall down?
Come on.
Come on! Getting irritated.
You basically just have to keep hitting him when he's not on fire. But the Green Goblin Ultimate looks completely different in this. You more or less think without the flames it would be Hulk.
That's gonna leave a mark.
In fact, even with the flames you could still say it's Hulk, because he's more or less the same thing, just with fire. But he's definitely a Green Goblin.
Oh, Bane! Bane is bad! I am gonna snap the ring right off you.
If I die, I don't have to do that chase bit again or anything like that. If I die, I would be starting at the fight scene, which I'm glad about, because I don't really wish to do all that bit again. That was quite... And I'll be starting with full health as well, because I've done that before where I've been on this and died.
15-year-old kid.
But if I die, I'll be starting at this bit again with full health as well. So that's just why on this level I always die first attempt, because I'm always quite off.
Only you can prevent Spider-Man fires.
See, I jump to dodge him and I still get hit by this little dickhead.
Bones connected to the base bone.
See, I don't see how I'm gonna defeat him. I have to fight him like in 2 different areas, because you see what I mean anyway. I'm not gonna try and ruin anything if you guys haven't done this level before.
Maybe this will knock the crazy out of you. Stop right. I have now officially run out of ways to say ow. I agree. What is this again?
Die. Die. Die.
Come on!
In this area, in this room here, basically you just have to avoid all these jumps more or less, because these jumps will take effect of him, and you can hit him when he does that big jump and he lands, provided he don't hit you, because if he hits you then you won't be able to attack him. If he hits you at all while he's jumping, I think, anyway. Maybe the big one you might be able to attack him a little bit if he hits you, but I try not. With basically the same amount as health. Well, but that's just that's fucking out of order. I was looking at my notifications, that's why I didn't see them there. Ah, fuck off. Blaming it fucking Facebook. So if I die, I'll be really pissed off.
I'm gonna start hitting you. Hey, hit yourself for a second while I go get a glass of water.
He's got a little bit more health than what I have. Yeah, he's got a lot more health than what I have. I'm dead in one hit, about maybe 2 hits. Okay, definitely 1 hit now. Just because it's fucking Facebook that was pissing me off, that showed a notification.
That light show took a lot out of you, huh? I can punch you all day long.
See, I need to hit him like 2 more battles with him, which I'm dead in 1 hit. So I don't want to get hit.
Baby, one happy time. I'm just gonna keep hitting you till you give up. Getting irritated.
Oh shit. Come on.
Is your head bigger than it used to be?
Yeah! 1 hit I had left and I still defeated him just. On my first attempt of that level. On the fight scene, I mean.
I want a genetic suppressor collar on Osborn 3 minutes ago. Get this area sealed off inside of 10 seconds or I'll fire the first son of a...
You with Fury?
Good job, Dylan. Could you have made a bigger mess?
No. And believe me, I tried.
Man, you've got some mouth on you.
Wow. You'd think you'd be a teeny bit nicer considering I just did your job for you.
No, somehow it's daytime. The city events, city goals. Just 2 city events left that I need to do, so so I just had to reply to some messages, but that's why I kept it on pause. 2 city events left for the next level. So hopefully that'll both be quickly. So there's one of the 2.
Oh, you guys.
One city event to go. can hear from here, so it's always a token.
You have no idea how much you helped.
Right, so city events I can do. I'll just go down to the bridge. Another city event, and while I'm like, on this side, I might as well do it.
Did we go to high school together? I'm telling all my friends about this.
Okay. I'm not very good at this level, I'm not gonna lie. But I will be able to complete it eventually, so it's chill.
I require a sample.
I don't know how long this chase is. I don't think it's as long as the other chases that I've done today. Hopefully it's not as long. I just love the fact that he missed me. Twice in a row, actually. And oh shit, I fell off. To get that token. I just could not get that. I just could not get that token. Taking a bit of damage. I didn't lose a lot of health, so it's cool. Yeah, I'm expecting them to charge at me like that. Yeah, I thought so. So it's about timing. I've never completed this level on my first attempt. I always do a chase bit on my first attempt, but never the fight. Normally I do it on my second or third. Most of the time second, sometimes my third. So now I have to fight him in here. Basically I have to jump behind him because you know that beam takes a lot of life away from you. Even going in there takes life of you, so. And that's why I always die. I always die in this bit here. That's because his beam takes a lot of life. See, that's why it's pissing me off. I've pretty much got him on this one. Hopefully. I didn't do it in time. Yeah, I did it first attempt. Quite quickly that level actually. All city goals complete, new store mission available. Okay, I'm gonna pause and save it quickly. Right, and the game's not, I haven't got too much of the game to go. Unless I keep on dying or failing, and then yeah, the game will go longer.
I need to go home.
I'm going to do that city event while I'm at it. I think this guy, yeah, I thought so, it'd be something like that. Right, let's go down there.
Peter Parker?
What? What happened? Oh, my head. Ow! Who are you?
There's enough tranquilizer in your system to take down a really large horse. Don't fight it. I know who you are, Peter Parker. I can get at you and anyone else you know. Mary Jane Watson, Nate Parker.
Leave my family alone.
Get in the damn car.
So you have to fight Saber. Oh, there's a token I want to collect. So I've got no webs as well. And obviously no suit of this bit. In terms of, I've left my web shooters in the car. And obviously my suit is possibly in the car as well, in my backpack I'm guessing.
You have no training at all, do you? How have you lived this long fighting as poorly as you do? Get down from there. I expected more from you. Do Parker, take him alive.
If you fall in the water or get too far away, you basically fail as well. So I don't want to fall into the water because I won't be able to web back up because I've got no webbing. More than I almost did there. And I did that bit of the level. So you have to rescue them civilians. Which she obviously helps you for this bit, so she didn't fight you, so I get a hand of her for a bit.
Hang on! I'll help you! First you try to kill me, now you're helping me?
I've been hired to capture you, not to kill innocent people.
Aw, you're crazy with a heart of gold.
That one needs to be second. The one up there you have to do last, because that health goes down quickly, so you have to do that one next, the third.
Moving as fast as I can.
Ooh, hang on, I'll get you down.
You have to see you've got no webbing on this bit, like I said, so unfortunately. Shit, I failed.
You're gonna be like that, I just leave you hanging there.
Yeah, that was I had webbing. Oh, you fucking dickhead. Oh my god, I failed that bit. I don't have to stop the whole fight again, I don't think. I don't think I've got to stop the mission again. Oh, don't tell me I have to. Oh, thank fuck, it's just this bit again. I just skipped the story bit because you've already seen it once, don't need to see it again.
I can barely hold on.
Hang on! I'll help you!
First you try to kill me, now you're helping me?
I've been...
I don't think you really wanted to see me do the whole level of that whole bit again, so I thought I'd just pause it. And you can possibly just catch up on the bit that I failed on last time.
And you're gonna be like that, I just leave you hanging.
Well, I did it that time.
Mutants are people too.
Okay.
Okay, can we stop all the... What is wrong with you?
Now I've got to chase Eddie Brock, or Venom, not Eddie Brock.
Crazy silver hottie threatened my family. I should let Eddie eat her. He'd be doing me a favor. But then I feel guilty.
I don't think you stay too close to him for too long. My controller's vibe better when I get near him. So I'm guessing if I stay close to him for too long,
Trying to save the crazy woman.
it affects my head, especially at the fight scene anyway. Don't know if it would affect me or not, because yeah, I'm not meant to be so close, but since I've picked up that speed upgrade, I'm a lot quicker.
Made my brain all sweaty. Eddie's getting away.
I'm gonna pause it and get save up until I get to that bit, so you don't have to keep watching the chase scenes, because you don't want to watch the whole chase every time I fail. I just got that. I just wanted to do that to get. Yeah, I pretty much just got past that bit that I failed on last time. I didn't fail on purpose, before you say, because I wasn't aiming to fail. I was hoping I'd be quick enough to get that token and then chase Venom, but obviously I wasn't.
Eddie's getting away. I need to move faster. Hey, so Eddie's gonna get away. As much as my brain hurts right now, I really have to get swinging faster.
Well, just...
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Sorry for the silence, I'm just trying to focus now because I've almost lost him. So if I'm silent, that's possibly because I'm either focusing or I just don't know what to say at times, or something like that. Either like, I don't know what to say or I'm really focusing hard, but on this bit I'm just trying to focus hard, and I don't really know what to say either. But I'm basically right behind him now, so I don't need to fear losing him yet because I'm too close to him to worry about that. Okay, so I can't let her get killed basically.
Crazy lady, are you okay?
This is level's gonna take me ages to do.
Please wake up.
Because I always seem to die on this level sometimes. I've completed this game before, obviously, so obviously it's not like, oh, I've never done this level. Because I have done this level, just not easy. I still can't web him, so still getting no point in trying. And also, he can get health by eating other people as well in this level, so that makes it even harder for me. And his reactions are a lot quicker as well to attack you when you more or less attack straight away. And I didn't actually mean to web him that time. I'm gonna die. In fairness, I've actually got more health than him, but I don't really want to say anything because it means nothing if... That was a nice clean hit I had there. I could actually do this in my first attempt, this boss battle, hopefully. stay careful as well, because he can eat him at any time as well. So, I mean, I've got to make sure I attack him. That was not my phone, that was Connor's phone. I could have attacked him there when he was like having his back away from me before he was like, oh, but oh, it doesn't matter now. Yeah, he's standing there, just attacking me, he's just standing there doing nothing. I've almost done this level in my first attempt. Well, off the boss fight because I failed once, but I chased him because I collected that token. But in the boss fight, it's my first attempt at this in this video. Yeah, I did it.
Are we done, Eddie? Ah, thank goodness. I didn't know how much longer I was going to be able to stay conscious. What was that?
What's happening?
Oh my God. I know. Shoo! Parker!
So I get to fight Carnage. In the animation I was seeing, Carnage is actually a prisoner Cassidy, but in this game it's not Cassidy. We'll see who it is later on. Oh shit, I need to move out of the way. So he can recharge health basically as well. And this door is quite annoying to open. So the second door, that's also annoying to open. Right. Oh, that was a pathetic attempt. So was that. Ah, I was almost there. No, I'm doing it. I can do it, you know.
Yeah, it's really
Right, so he's got full health now, and I'm just gonna make that up. That's how he recharges health. I don't know what he does, but yeah. I just want to eat that remaining policeman that's still alive. Oh, he's dead now. And I didn't actually have to eat Carnage for the policeman was still alive, but he died, so it's just me and Carnage. And she's still alive. And another door. I'm gonna have a hard time to open. And while I'm doing that, it's gonna just got full health, so. Once you've got full health now, I can focus right away about that. Well, this is the last room, so we won't be able to get any more health if I just keep attacking him. Yeah, again, I'm going to need some health as well. This is basically almost the last level, because the next bit of this level is pretty much what is the last level of the game. So I just got to do this boss fight, and then another boss fight, and then that is the game. We'll try and go up to place now to try and get health, so. I couldn't actually see where he went though, which I'm glad he was up here because I would have wasted my time. Oh shit. Oh, he's up here. Good, because I don't want to let him have full health again. I've almost defeated him, but that's only because you could say it depends if he gets health or not, because I like the fact that policeman's getting hit by my tentacle, and yet again nothing's happening. But I've defeated him.
What's going on? Where am I?
Tell me, Mr. Parker, did you ever wear the venom suit yourself?
What is this?
Did you wear the suit?
What? Only for a few hours.
It appears amazed that the suit bonded itself to you. It's amazing you survived any encounter with any rock at all. The microscopic suit particles in you want to join with the suit rock waves. Fascinating. Let's see if we can help them. In case this kills you, I want you to know I think your father is a genius, 10 years ahead of the curve. Status?
What's going on?
I have absolute, total control. Now then, I have a score to settle.
Which way do you figure?
Trask's offices.
My father. Tell me about my father.
Everything you could ever want to know about your parents is right here. I've had this since I found out.
You again?
Down, boys. My contract with Trask expired 10 minutes ago. And if you're chasing him, don't worry. He doesn't know how to fly that helicopter.
But you...
No hard feelings. Business is business, eh?
So this is the last level of the game before the story is completed. You can fail by either dying, obviously, or if he can actually hit the helicopter off there as well, because he'll go towards the helicopter soon, and he'll attempt to punch it, which if he punches it off, that's another way to fail as well. He hasn't actually gone to the helicopter yet, which surprised me actually. I still keep trying to web him as if I can, but you know, deep down, you cannot web Venom. Talking about that, I'm actually looking forward to the new film called Venom when it comes out. I don't even know if it's out yet or not, but hopefully it's going to be a good film, which is Marvel, so it's bound to be good. I'm actually starting the level quite well. Oh, I almost got hit. Which for some reason he hasn't actually gone to the helicopter yet, which I don't know why. I can't complain because that buys me a lot more time without having to keep going to attack him. Because if he hits the helicopter, I'm going to have to attack him like straight away. taken like just less than half his health away, and he still hasn't gone to the helicopter yet.
Eddie, that's enough.
Now he's gonna go to the helicopter.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that's the first time I went to the helicopter. Why is hitting the helicopter? You can see that it's basically being bashed. That it's moving across the edge a little bit.
Eddie, please, stop this. Oh yeah, that's what we need. Fire. Eddie, Trask doesn't want to play with you.
In case you can keep getting to the helicopter now. And some doesn't hit you first time as well, so that's why it's very important. I did it. That's the whole game completed now. Well, the whole story mission is obviously not 100% completion.
It was over. Now I've learned everything that Trask knew about what happened 10 years ago.
Burn it. We'll start new. Peter, I have all these things in my head, things I want to say, things I think as your father you'll need to hear. You're going to find that there are people in this world, people who you are going to look at and say, why is this person like this? I find myself surrounded by people who will do or say anything, just for the appearance that they are better than they are.
There were 3 survivors of the crash. They all reported seeing the same thing. One of the witnesses was my mother. She died in the ambulance.
Peter, you did good today.
Eddie needs to see this. It's about our parents.
Eddie's not here. He was gone before we showed up. We'll find him. We always do.
Mr. Trask, I have been looking forward to this.
Eddie? I can't believe.
You know what I can't believe? I can't believe that after all the things you did, all the things you made me do, that after all of that, all you got was 3 years in a golf course prison.
You can't do anything to me in here. The guards, they aren't here.
You want to talk about it?
I wouldn't want to.
You can just ramble.
I'm okay.
I love you.
I know. It's just
What?
Eddie. He's out there. And I don't know if I'm scared of him or for him.
But he's not here.
No.
I'm here.
These are the credits.
You finished it.
Yeah.
Well done.
the game's not that long. That's why I may as well put it all in one part. If I do a GTA video, that's gonna have to be lots of different
I'm
episodes.
going to sleep now, guys.
Connor's a lazy shit. Oh well. Keep him on there anyway. If I don't watch it, if he was in the video, they put a comment in there early, can't they? But after the credits, I'm gonna show him like the unlockables that I've unlocked, and I can play as Venom as well whenever I want. So that's pretty cool. This has been filming for 3 hours and 3 seconds. That's a long time. Didn't realise it was that long before I get to the game. Well, that took me anyway. Yeah, I'm finishing this first before I leave. I'm gonna go out for a bit after I've finished the video, after I've ended it. It's just that when you complete a game, it's always nice to put the credits to YouTube. I guess it takes. Not if the credits are in the game. That's because.
Saying who's done it, who made it.
Yeah, exactly, because it's not my game. So I don't think they can really complain for too much copyright because the game. That's why I keep the credits in there. So the end of the credits, and yeah. That's the only reason why I just keep the credits in there when I'm doing YouTubing. Which I'm not even technically an expert on copyright, so I don't exactly know how it all works. Because no one's ever explained to me what's copyright for YouTube and what's not. So. I suppose it could take hours to launch it on YouTube though, because it's been late for the video. I do love the music to the game. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder how long these credits are going to go on for. It's not going to be on that long, fuck that. I'm just reading all this stuff, so I've got these. Well, I don't know if you can do that.
Yeah, you managed to skip through.
There's no problem with skipping it, guys. I think that's the last one anyway, but I didn't even know I could do that, so. Venom unlocked. So I'm going to save the game quickly, so if anything freezes, it's saved, because there's no way. There's absolutely no way I want to do that level again. And if I did, you wouldn't have to watch it, because I've done it on YouTube, so you wouldn't need to watch me do it again, but I would do it, well, I would have to do it again anyway, so you can see all the stuff that I've unlocked if I didn't get that point, if I didn't get to that point, but you know what I mean. So, city goals. So for 100% completion of the game, I need to do another 31 more combat tours, 7 to 8 more city events, 52 more races left in the city, 147 more tokens left in the city. I can do that on the YouTube video, but I'll be doing them all on separate parts. I won't be doing it all on one video for all that bit. The unlockables. These are the characters I've unlocked. I can't play as any of these characters, sadly. So that's Alex. That was obviously the Rhino in that Rhino suit. Beetle. Boomerang. Carnage. I actually quite liked Carnage. That's just a police officer. That is one of them bad guys. That's just another bad guy, but he's the boss of them. He's got a lot of weapon tech. That's just Eddie Brock Jr. That's Eddie Brock Sr. That's Electro full power. That's Electro. Then you've got, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but it's not really a name I'm going to pronounce. The same as that one. But I don't think I've seen her in the game yet. So she's, well, possibly have, but I don't think I have. And again, another guy, Nick Fury. Green Goblin. It sucks that you can't play as any of these characters. Johnny Storm, you should be able to play as Johnny Storm at least. Wouldn't that just be cool? Kenny Kong. Liz Allen. I don't think she's appeared on the game, and yet again, I've unlocked her as an unlockable. Mary Jane Watson. Peter Parker. Richard Parker. Rhino. Silver Sable. That's one of her guards. Sharon Carter. That's a SHIELD agent. That's Shocker. That's Spidey. Adrian Toomes. I think that's the Vulture, but obviously in this game Vulture's not in it, which I don't really know why. Trask, and then Venom. Wolverine. Then it goes back round to the beginning. So that's all the characters that I've unlocked. Covers. I still need to unlock these ones. That one looks pretty sick. That one looks pretty good as well. These colours look pretty sick. You can pause them at any time you want to, and obviously I'm back at the first one. Concept art. Peter Parker's Pride workout. Feeding time. Well of a mess. Like a rhinoceros but bigger. That. Sometimes it's just plain white. I forgot about that, but I'm not going to do all that because that's just take too long. Then Costumes. I haven't unlocked any costumes yet because you have to do other stuff to be unlocked, like 100% completion and all that. I'm just going to play the trailer of that.
They're called the Brotherhood. They have been our sworn enemies for as long as I can remember. Led by a madman who was once my closest friend. And now, a new evil has surfaced. One with powers beyond comprehension. And those we have battled against for so long will become something we never imagined. Our allies. The apocalypse has begun.
Right, so you can switch hero at any time. Oh, sure, you want to switch from Venom to Spider-Man to Venom, and you need to be both for 100% completion because his racist is Venom. And you can also activate a mini game. To activate a mini game, you walk up towards a car, start firing it. As soon as you start firing it, it activates a mini game. These levels get harder as you go along. So obviously for the first level it's just police officers. I think there's a glitch as well in the game, which I think if you exit the mission, I'm not sure how the glitch works. I think I'm gonna exit it and I throw cars again. Like exit the mission. I mean, I should be able to go on a rampage without having to be chased, attacked. Yep, so now since I've done that, I can go on a rampage again. And to fix the glitch, if you really wanted to do it properly, I think you have to switch hero and go back in again. Switch hero to Spider-Man, switch hero to Venom, but yeah. So I've done the game now. Please, what's your opinions on the overall game? I mean not just on me playing it, but I mean the actual game itself. Did you like the game? I thought the game was alright. Necessity of it anyway, but you know. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video soon. I'm not gonna do all this like 100% completion business. If you want me to do it, if you want me to try and do it, then please leave a comment in the description below. Leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time on possibly before I do 100% completion, I'll possibly play another game, any other game that you all want me to play. But leave a comment in the description below. Like I said, please, appreciated. I'll see you back next time. Thank you. Bye.